I'm going to start stocking a bar up here.
Why?
So we have options.
Oh, all right. That's the case. Here we go. Salud, Dave.
I would say, do you want another soda? I'll go downstairs and get
Nah,
you
that's
another
it. I'm
soda.
done. That's it for the day.
All right. So we're rolling whenever you're ready. I just want to make sure these are loaded down.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. I'm Mike.
I'm Dave. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't know what it was either.
I'm glad it was recording well before you started that bullshit.
Why?
Is it the whiskey? What?
I don't know.
Bourbon?
Bourbon.
Weirdo.
Today we are doing, and now for something completely different. Which I thought the cover was blown because Mike set up, he sent something on Discord the other day with this exact line. And I was like, wait a minute.
It's a Monty Python reference.
Did you cheat?
I didn't tell him shit.
Not you. I mean him.
How would he know?
He has access to our
that's right, he
playlist.
does. Yeah, but he doesn't look.
I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he cheats.
I don't think so.
Either way, I made this list, and I made it so I made it of songs that you wouldn't think that I would listen to,
Exactly.
right? And you two, and I gotta say right off the bat, you did very, very good on this list. I enjoyed this. Might be one of my favorite lists, and I don't think. No, there is not one metal song on this list.
Yes, there is.
Is that considered a metal song?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one metal song on this
One.
list.
And I did that on purpose because I wanted to put something on there different.
Okay. Let's
for
get to
a
the
reason.
list.
Yeah.
Let's get to the list because we got to get there.
Yeah.
So my first song was "The Choice Is Yours" by Black Sheep.
Yeah. The name just feels a little racist.
Why? Black Sheep or
Yeah.
It's two black guys.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it racist?
I don't know. It just feels wrong.
If it
I
was
don't
two
know.
white guys, that would be a little weird.
No, that'd be funny. It'd be because they're the black sheep.
Okay.
The black
Either
sheep
way.
inherently is a negative term.
It is?
Yeah.
It's the
Nobody
the outsider. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the person in the family who's not doing the right thing or
Right.
you know
Not doing
being
the
an
right
oddball.
thing, just being an outsider. Yeah.
Usually it's the fucking weirdo.
I don't see it as a negative thing.
Well, that's because you're the black sheep of your family.
Wow. I wasn't
I
going to
am.
say it. Yeah.
I am. You kidding?
I have, as I just pointed out to you, what one of my family members called the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
I am definitely the black sheep of my family.
It wasn't.
apparently.
Here's the thing. I have to state it wasn't racist. They just called it the Gulf of America.
Yes.
And if I ever hear somebody say that to my face,
it's-
I may smack them.
Right. It's stupid.
Not slap.
I'm not going to say it. It's
smack.
stupid.
Open hand.
Yes.
Like wide.
It's not the Gulf of America.
It's been the Gulf of Mexico
Right.
for as long as I've been
And because this
aware.
and because this dope says it's a Gulf of America,
You
and
call it
you're
the Gulf of America.
and you are the sheep following him.
Cheeto dusted sheep.
Fuck you. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. We're getting way
I'm
too.
not-
We're getting. The gloves are off, Dave.
Yeah, the gloves are off. And for good reason. It's getting fucking scary out there.
Listen,
See?
like we've said, I don't think we said it on mic yet, but I just want the flash, and it's over.
Yeah.
I'm glad we live where we live.
I don't know.
I'm not ready for The Walking Dead. I'm not ready for Fallout. The show, not nuclear fallout.
Either.
Either. Yeah, I'm not ready for either. But
Yeah, because you'd be sucking dick in the desert for fucking caps. That's right. You don't really know Fallout the way I know
I
Fallout.
know that one.
No, you've seen Fallout. I've played Fallout.
I played a little bit of it, about an hour. But what did you think of this song?
It's funny because I thought we lost the song in 2001, It just disappeared.
So you know the song?
Oh yeah, you can go with this or you can go with that. Of course,
We did not lose the song in 2001.
it disappeared.
No, it didn't. It never went away.
It's right up there with the Kia song with the girl dancing in the passenger seat. It just disappeared.
What is that one? The hamster song?
No, not the hamster. The one before that.
What was that one?
It was just I don't know the name of the song. It's a random dance song.
Okay.
And it was a girl like moving in the passenger seat of the car.
Was it a Volkswagen commercial or something like that?
I think it was a Kia commercial too.
Oh, the Kia Soul?
It was
like
either-
the hamsters.
It was before the hamsters. It was either Kia or like Mitsubishi.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
By the way, my son called me the other day and he said he wanted to get a hamster. But then that fell apart. Because he wanted to buy it with his friends and then each week pass it around like it was a...
It'll die of a heart attack in
That's
3
right.
days.
I was like, what?
They're delicate creatures unless they fuck, and then there's thousands of them.
But then, one of the kids' grandmothers put the kibosh on there. I was like, okay. I was like, you could do it, but
You should have said guinea pig.
fucking hamsters is like, what, 99 cents?
Yeah, this way.
No, I know. I had hamsters when I was kids.
You get a guinea pig.
When I was kids?
Dip-
When I was a kid.
You were 3 kids. You were a little fat
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I was
3
a fat
different
kid.
personalities.
All 3 were douchebags.
Yeah. Still. You're not going to find the commercial, dude. You don't even know what it was for. Kia. What do you put in? Before hamsters?
Mitsubishi Eclipse. Go fuck yourself.
Go on. Was it Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
Put it on Reddit. Go look up before hamsters on Reddit.
Armageddon. Armageddon.
A picture of fucking Richard Gere comes up.
You heard me do it to my son in the car. He was saying, "Oh, you know where this is?" I'm like, "In your butt."
In your butt, yeah.
That comes from Family Guy making fun of Richard Gere.
Oh yeah.
He goes, "I got a present for you. It's in your butt."
It's in
no,
your
it's right here. No, it's in your butt.
So what was the commercial?
It was a Mitsubishi Eclipse
can't
commercial.
Play it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not playing it.
Show me a picture. Is there a screenshot? I want to see if I know the.
Actually, I can play it because I have my
Yeah,
music
just put the
down.
volume down. Yeah. Yes, I do remember this.
Of course you do.
Yes, and I'm trying to think of the
It
song
was
in my
later
head.
than 2000.
Okay.
But it got lost in time.
I do remember that, but this song has not. At least in my mind.
This,
Come on.
the Darude Sandstorm has disappeared to time.
No, it hasn't.
It has.
Dude.
It's just you're old and you remember it.
I remember these songs, most of them that I've picked have going to the club memories.
Oh, I was
yeah,
never.
I know you never did that.
I was not a going to the club guy.
I know you weren't. But this is that engine number 9 part on the, dude, with that end part, back on this, people used to just fucking go nuts. It was so fun back in the day. And kids don't do that shit no more.
No.
There are no clubs and no bars that people go to.
Oh, I don't know about bars.
I don't know about bars, but I'm saying like club stuff doesn't happen anymore. It's so crazy to me.
Well, live shows aren't what they used to be either.
Yeah, I guess. The fucking pandemic killed everything.
I saw an advertisement for a place called Great Jones Distillery.
Okay.
The address looked familiar, so I looked it up.
Right.
And I'm like, I played a show right near there.
Where was it?
Ace of Clubs. Down on Great Jones Street.
Okay. Yeah, Acme. The Acme Underground.
Yes, it was right around the corner.
Really?
I was like, I remember when that was a parking lot, 1.
Right.
2, I remember playing the last show I played live was at Ace of Clubs or Acme Underground.
Was it really?
Yes. 2010.
I don't remember.
It's been for ages.
Where was our last show?
Not my
Mike,
favorite show I've played.
Mike, where was our last show? I don't remember.
Continental fell off the stage?
No, that wasn't
I know
it,
that
no.
wasn't the last one.
We might have done. Did we do a Castle Heights that wasn't Castle Heights?
Was it Latasca?
No. It was probably, but I think that might have been Rusty Hook. I don't think that was UFK.
But that was still you and Mike, wasn't it?
Mike was Mike was in the band half of it, and then Paul from fuck, I can't remember what band he was from.
Paul from Fuck.
Yeah, I can't remember. We were roommates. We lived in the same house. And when Mike left,
Is this the guy you used to watch Get Dressed in the morning?
no, who the fuck was that?
You'd listen to Manowar and watch a guy get dressed slowly.
No, that was my friend Pete. We didn't listen to Manowar. We listened to Misfits and and Sick of It All.
Way straighter. Wow.
And he wasn't getting dressed. He was just putting his shoes on. You weirdo.
You watch him slowly lace up his boots.
Yeah.
No other.
Salivating.
He's Porky Pigging it. I had to explain that to somebody at work the other day.
It's all Porky Pig, Winnie the Pooh,
Porky Pig, Winnie the Pooh, Donald Duck.
Yeah.
And then the traditional shirt cock in it.
Shirt cocking it. The funniest joke I ever heard was like, why did all these, like Tom and Jerry, right? They would be naked the whole time, right? But then they would go to the beach and wear swim
Bathing
shorts.
suit.
Why?
You had to be able to tell they were at the beach.
Okay.
Silly.
Shirt cocking it is my favorite.
Shirt cocking it is funny.
Straight. That was Deadpool. Straight shirt cocking it.
Toddler style.
Yeah.
I'm Winnie the Pooh in it.
Yeah.
And then my wife's Donald Ducking.
Oh,
Always funny. That's never not going to be funny.
no.
I imagine right now, Mike is walking around his apartment Donald Duck style.
That is the most you
Soccer shirt, hair sticking out of here, and just
you put
putting
I was about
cheek
to-
marks on leather.
I was about to say the funniest thing is if me and you do it, it's gross. But if my wife is walking around Donald Ducking it, it's the sexiest thing in the world.
It's the best.
Right?
My wife, I keep saying it, and my brain goes, my wife, she cannot go from room to room without me attacking her when she's just wearing a shirt. I will jump on her. And it's not even sexual. I just bite her and
The
walk away.
funniest thing is they don't get it.
No, she gets it. She knows what she's doing.
You think so?
My wife knows what she's doing.
My wife probably does too, but she's like, come on. I'm like, come on.
I'm trying to. You keep pushing me off.
Anyway, I don't know how we got here.
Early 2000s. I don't know.
Shirt cocking it. I don't know.
Mike putting ball stains on his computer chair.
I don't. Yeah. So Mike, yesterday was RPG day.
Yes, I couldn't get.
And
to,
I wanted to. I thought the closest store to me is Fire and Dice.
I was gonna say the super racist one.
Right. So I told Mike, I was like, I'm gonna go there and see. So the first thing I thought of was you telling me about the Magic the Gatherer seats.
Oh.
And I was thinking of the smell when I walked in. Only because I don't know. I thought all the seats would just have shit stains on them.
Magic the Gathering tournament seats.
Right.
If you have a chance, look it up.
And second,
I might even put it in this. I'm not sure.
Second, I thought of put a little picture, like wherever
In the middle.
right here, over here, whatever. And the second thing I thought of was the racism. So I stopped by and they were not participating. The closest place that was
Because they're
participating,
douchebags.
No, it's you have to sign up. So the closest place to me was in Glendale,
Okay.
Queens. That's like fucking 40 minutes from me. I was not.
I know. You shouldn't have to drive 40 minutes out of the way to participate in an event.
Right.
Especially an event that should be at every store. I get it.
And not only that, they're gonna hand me a 20-sided die. I mean, that's what Mike got, and it looked pretty cool. Did he show you?
No, I didn't see it yet.
And I don't know, it had like a little machinery in it and shit. But
Meanwhile, I have enough dice.
I know.
My argument. I have a knitted bag,
but
a crocheted bag,
Yeah.
full of dice.
I know, I used to have that
with
when I was a
other
kid.
bags of dice in it.
yeah,
And then I have a IKEA Tupperware full of dice.
yeah,
Because I bought that. Chessex does that. The pound bag of dice.
yes,
You don't realize how much a pound of dice is.
dude, that's a lot of dice.
It was a lot of dice.
dude.
I
A
bought that
pound is a lot.
over 10 years ago. Devin is gonna be 9.
Mm-hmm.
I got that 14 years ago.
Yeah,
I wasn't even playing D&D at the time.
really.
I
You
don't
just
know
got
why
it?
I wanted fucking a pound. I think I wanted to use them as slingshot ammo. I didn't.
Weird.
No, it's not.
You degenerate.
I was trying to get rid of raccoons on my back deck.
Oh, okay. That's
And I didn't want to
Kill them.
Well, no, I really wanted to scare them.
yeah.
That's why I was. I
Right,
ended
but
up-
I mean, you didn't want to kill them.
I settled on lima beans.
Even if you hit them,
Yeah.
it's just going to sting. It's
That's
not
why I
gonna kill
settled
them.
on lima
Right.
beans because they're less painful.
Right.
I thought that was a little more.
Humane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because initially the initial thought was BB gun, and I was like,
No, you-
no.
nah.
Then it was slingshot with dice. Well, it was aquarium rocks.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
Those
nah,
are too heavy.
dice,
Yeah.
and then I went to lima beans.
Yeah.
By the
first-
way, lima beans fly funny,
Oh yeah.
but
Because
they're weird shaped.
they're like almost like boomerangs.
They're bean shaped.
Yeah. So the first time I killed a bird with a BB gun when I was a kid, I felt fucking terrible, and I was like, nope.
See, I didn't. I. The first time I killed an animal was hunting with my dad, and I did feel terrible.
Yeah.
So
What was it? A deer or
it was an elk.
Elk?
Yeah.
Where the fuck were you, Canada?
Pennsylvania.
There's elk in Pennsylvania?
Northern Pennsylvania, yeah.
There is no fucking elk in Pennsylvania.
Northern PA.
No fucking
Yes,
way
there
are
are.
there elk in Pennsylvania.
Not fucking caribou.
What the fuck is a caribou?
It's like a big moose.
Elk in Pennsylvania. Holy shit. Where can you hunt elk in Pennsylvania?
North Central.
Holy Tioga Branch what the fuck? There's elk in Pennsylvania?
Cameron, we used to go to.
Okay.
So we take Amtrak.
I thought those were like fucking northern region fucking
You're gonna love this.
animals.
We'd take Amtrak
Yeah.
with rifles.
In bags, obviously.
Yeah, in cases. No,
Yeah.
hard cases.
Yeah.
And we'd get off and start walking into the woods with camping gear.
I'm starting to fucking
Yeah, stretch your back out.
hunch.
Hunch. I'm doing it too. So we'd hike out into the middle of fucking nowhere, set up camp, 3 days walk, and then we'd do what my dad would call hunting.
What do you mean?
You follow an animal for four or 5 miles.
Oh, you
and
didn't
then
just sit
shoot
there?
It. No, he went stalking.
Really? How the fuck did he was a fucking real life ranger?
He was a fucking tough dude. I always say this.
How did he know? Like he followed like tracks for real?
You'd see one
Right.
and you'd follow it.
It wouldn't run.
No, if you're following them close, yeah. But if you're just walking at the speed they're moving,
Right.
they're not going to think anything of it because you're not actively following them.
yeah,
you're
you're
not
not a
you're
threat,
not
yeah.
running after them. You're not
Right.
aiming at them. You're just a part of the scenery to them.
So how long did that take? All day?
It would take it'd be 5 miles, so maybe like 45 minutes, an hour.
And then you would shoot them.
Yeah. He'd find an open clearing, make sure everything was the ideal,
Right.
and take a longer shot.
Now this is on public land or is this?
This was public land, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of open space in Pennsylvania.
No, I know. I'm just
So
shocked.
what was really funny is the first time I did it, he made me dress the animal.
Okay. Yeah.
I fucking hated
I
it.
don't know if I could ever do that. I went hunting once when I was 16. We sat out in the forest for 8 hours.
And nothing.
It was fucking cold. And I was bow, by the way. I'm so pissed I fucking sold my bow because I would fucking love to shoot.
You know, I
bows.
still have my bow,
we
and
go-
I never went bow hunting.
Can we go shooting?
Yes.
Like, let's go to a fucking range. There's
Ozone
a range
Park.
in Queens.
Ozone Park.
There's one in Park.
Proline.
Let's
Yeah.
go for real.
100%.
I'm so pissed because I had a compound.
I have a compound.
I had one and I sold it when I was fucking like 20.
I have my dad's compound
Okay.
that he bought on Flat. By the way, if anywhere you're going to buy hunting equipment, Flatbush Avenue,
Yeah.
from the pawn shop.
Really?
It's the brand.
All right.
Immediately, the brand is racist, Indian.
Okay.
It's a steel cable.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen a steel cable hunting bow?
No.
It's a steel fucking cable.
How? Okay.
It's a 50-pound draw,
Right.
so it's a little much for me.
Yeah.
It's a longer draw than I'm used to, but I can do it.
Too much for me right now.
It sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks firing it, but it's fun because I buried at 30, 10 yards.
Yeah.
You know, the usual 10, it's
Yeah.
10 and then 30. At 10 yards, I was going through the target. At 30, I was burying the arrow.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is not for this place. I ended up renting a bow from them.
Right.
And I have fine recurves. I love recurve bows.
I would rent. And if I really got into it, I would fucking buy one.
Devin asked me about going hunting and fishing.
Let's
and I
go.
said,
Shane asked me for fishing.
Hunting, I'm not keen on.
No, I
And I told him why.
yeah.
And I said, what we can do is camera hunt.
Yeah.
I have a
It's not
DSLR
bad.
camera.
Yeah.
We can go and do the thing and photograph birds, animals, however you want to do it. And it'll be, you're going to line up and take one shot. And it
There
has
you
to
go.
be good.
That's not a bad idea.
Because as I got older, that's what the hunting turned into for me.
Right.
It turned into the same. I didn't like the stalking part of it. Like animal stalking is harsh.
I've never heard that. By the way, I don't know. That's some Joe Rogan shit.
That is okay. So my dad, I don't know where he learned.
We fucking sat there for 8 hours and a squirrel ran down the hill. And in my excitement, it looked like the size of a fucking Buick. And then I realized it was a fucking squirrel and it ran off. And I never saw deer or anything like that. And I fucking hated it.
My last time I went out on my own.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. Amtrak, no gun.
Right.
Because I went trapping. Amtrak out in the middle of nowhere, walked into the woods. Set up a couple of snares. You know how snares work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you catch muskrats or something?
Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
So a couple hours, I go to check one, and there's a rabbit in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, cool. So I go to undo it, and when I undo the snare,
Motherfucker bit you.
bled on me, sprayed me with blood. It must have nicked an artery
yeah.
and was holding it in place. And when I let it go, everywhere. Now I'm covered in blood. It's spring.
And it ran off.
No, it's dead.
Oh, it died. Okay.
It died. But now I'm holding a dead rabbit covered in blood. Covered in blood. Because
Yeah.
they bleed fast.
Yeah.
Because it's freaked out.
And the hearts beat like fucking little hummingbirds.
And I have nowhere to wash off.
You
It's
gotta get back
spring.
on- you gotta get back on
What
the
comes out
train.
in the spring? Bears. I'm covered in deliciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fat.
So
Too.
of course I was fat.
You're
I've been fat
covered,
my whole life.
You're covered in blood and you're fat. It's a bear's
So,
dream.
I hike into town with a dead rabbit covered in blood. I'm wearing camos. Of course I'm wearing camos.
You look like a psycho.
I do. I go to the local barber shop because I was soaked. I didn't have long hair, but I had longer hair.
Can you give me a shampoo?
I was like, is there any way you could just shave my head?
Yeah.
And I could just clean my face. He goes, listen, this is my house. It was.
and he knew?
He's like, I had the rabbit with me.
Yeah.
He said, pay for a haircut. I'll let you shower in the back. He had a
Right.
back room with a shower. He goes, I'll let you shower.
Did he watch you?
No. He could have fucking. I would have tugged it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be covered in blood in the woods. So I took a shower. I paid for the haircut. He gave me a haircut.
Yeah.
He basically just like zero bladed my head. It was just nothing.
Yeah. This is what you should do now, by the way.
$10.
Yeah.
I walk across town to Walmart, still with a dead rabbit covered in blood, like shirt and pants are covered in blood, and I go buy new shirt and pants.
Yeah.
I took my rabbit back. I prepared my rabbit.
The George brand is fucking, you spent $20.
I think it was Wrangler back then.
brand new shirt and brand new shorts or whatever.
It was still Wrangler back then. George sucks, by the way. That George brand is awful.
You think so? I love
It's
it.
uncomfortable as fuck. The
Yeah.
material feels like shit.
Maybe because you're big.
Yeah. Okay. It's true.
But go ahead. You bought
So
the-
I bought new clothes. I changed. I threw all my bloody clothes in the Walmart bag, like plastic shopping bag, and into the garbage at Walmart, and just went back into the woods. Finished what I was doing, just prepared and ate what I had. And I said, fuck it. And I went home.
Yeah.
I got on the next Amtrak on the way home.
All right.
I was like, I'm not doing this ever again.
Dave, we're still in the first song.
That's a new record. 22 minutes. I'm impressed with us.
We're still in the first song.
First song. Let's go to the second song.
All right. Your second song is Six Underground by the Sneaker Pimps.
Yes.
I fucking love this song.
British electropop, and the band tore themselves apart.
Did they? I never, yeah.
I actually
This is
watched
the-
a mini doc on them.
This is the only song I know by them.
No.
Maybe I do know other ones.
I was going to say Long Hard Road Out of Hell with Marilyn Manson.
No?
Yeah, for the Spawn soundtrack.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They did this and Long Hard Road Out of Hell.
Okay.
It was their single was those two tracks.
Okay.
It was great. I still have it somewhere.
Yeah. So how did they tear themselves apart?
Oh, they just like infighting. And,
yeah?
Yeah. There were no member changes. They just literally fought into oblivion.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
It was three people, two guys and a girl, and the programming of music was where they kept fighting.
Really?
Like I want to have more of this sound. I want to put more of this in it, and they just literally
Yeah.
they never finished.
That's nuts. Because
Yep.
this song is,
It's amazing.
yeah. As simple
By the
as
way-
it is.
Her voice,
Yeah.
makes it move,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and it's not often I
get
say
it.
that with musicians.
I get it. 100% I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get I totally get it. Yeah, there's nothing much we could say. This reminds me of, I know every fucking song reminds me of something. But
And it should. Music should do that.
this is
It shouldn't just be, this song is technically proficient.
Yeah, this
it
is-
makes you feel good.
working in, oh fuck, I just started playing it.
Good job, shitballs.
No, I think my volume's down.
Oh, I got a
What do you got?
text message.
From? Eat something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What? Come eat.
Ray just found a photo from back in the day.
Of you?
Not that long enough ago that was
You got my fucking haircut.
yeah. I need to know what year is that from.
Find out, buddy.
I'm texting him now. I'll find out when he gets.
So
in
I want to say this came out in 1998. How do I fucking see that?
I got it.
Yeah, you're better
Click
at
on
this
that.
shit than me.
There.
Or
96.
96, really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, that definitely makes sense because this reminds me of working in Glendale.
I'm sorry. 97 in the United States.
All right. It makes sense because I started in 97 working in Glendale at Armado's Pro Video in Glendale, obviously. And this is the job where I've told you I worked in a warehouse and we used to listen to Opie and Anthony and whatnot.
Yes.
So this is the same time period. Yes, love this song.
So good.
Let's go to my next one.
Yes.
I Ain't Going Out Like That by Cypress Hill.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
are you expecting a reaction from me?
No.
Like a specific one?
No.
Okay, because this I always liked.
Okay.
Always. It's not my style, but I respect
Obviously.
them.
Cypress Hill is the first. Now, growing up, and this is funny if we were speaking of my sister before.
We
Me and
weren't
my sister
talking
are
shit.
very. Huh?
We weren't
No,
talking
no.
shit.
Me and my sister are very musically different. She was more into the hip hop and all that stuff. And back then, I was that douchebag. I listen to metal and I hate rap.
Which is funny because you're still a douchebag. You're just a different brand.
Right. But their first album, because originally I had another song on here from them on their first album. I love their first album. I love them. I love House of Pain.
Which album?
It was self-titled. It was a red. Whatever.
No, you just said House of Pain, and my brain went, "Fuck you."
Why, you don't like that?
No.
I had to. I'm Irish. It was a whole fucking thing.
My
back
eye
then.
just twitched.
Back then, it was a whole thing. All right. I was on the wrestling team in high school. They
Yeah.
one
I
of the
bet.
songs was what we came into. But anyway.
Yeah, into each other with.
Wow.
I'm proud of that one.
Anyway,
That felt good.
the reason why I put this song on is because this album reminds me of working at Key Food, right? And
Were you the special person who handled the carts?
I was yeah. I had the bag over my head and yeah.
That's because you're ugly. Yeah, I know how that works.
No, the guy who does it by our Stop and Shop has like he has like a messenger bag for some reason. I don't know. But I used to work in the deli, and I worked with this other guy named Mike
Of course.
Giuliani, I think his name was.
6,000 mics.
But he was he loved this album when it came out, and he's the only person who ever called me Mickey. Ooh. Like on purpose and seriously. Like
I've only known one Mickey my entire life.
Yeah. And I mean, technically, I guess it is a Mike nickname.
It is a Mike nickname.
Right?
I still don't know how that works.
Well, it's the MIC. And then KEY. MOUSC.
Yeah. Oh, you're a piece of shit. You're just about a piece of shit. Hurt burgling all those turds?
So it's just so funny that these things that we bring up, last time it was the house next door. And it's like, if you start at MIC, everybody's going to go, oh, KEYMOUSC.
And my brain doesn't go to, it doesn't go KEY, it goes see you real soon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, God, it sticks in your head.
Yeah.
I just want to note the time, 1:45, my wife is leaving the house.
Okay, so by the time we're done here, she should be
here.
here.
Not anywhere near here.
Oh, no? Oh, it's an hour
She's probably taking the slow boat to China.
It's an hour and a half to get here from now. Now
We'll see.
Time, right? But, all right, so we'll just have to keep talking.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm in no rush.
But, but this reminds me of Key Food. And that's where I met my sister-in-law. It's the time where my group of friends spread out. Like I had this core group of friends, and now I met people who I worked with. And
I would say that's later than.
I was 18.
Yeah, that's later than me. Like my core group of friends were like cousins and stuff like that, and then the people that we knew, and then I went to high school, and they were high school.
Oh no, I had that too.
But then the guys from high school that I hung out with, we'd hang out like in the summer, and
Right.
it would be the guys from their neighborhood.
Right.
And those are, you actually know one of them,
Okay.
Ray.
Okay.
That's where I met Ray.
Right.
Because he's older than me.
But this time is where like you got to think about 94, 95,
Okay.
right? So this is
1894?
yeah. So this is when I met right, my sister-in-law, right? And all those people, and a lot of those people from that Key Food I still speak to. Then I around that time I also met the guys from Sudden Fear and Mortal Remains, you know?
Yeah.
The Pachecos and Scotts and Brian and all
The Pachecos? How many Pachecos are there?
you know what I mean.
I like how Brian just is Brian.
Yeah. And Scott. Well, the funniest thing is that I don't know if you guys did
I'm
this.
going to do this real quick.
Yeah.
Mike Pacheco.
Yeah.
Scott McPartland.
Yes.
Brian Crean.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I didn't know them from bands. I knew them from Roxy.
Okay, yes.
Like-
Brian worked there. Brian worked at Roxy.
I didn't know
for a while.
Brian worked there.
Oh yeah, Brian worked at Roxy for a while. Yeah.
Because, Brian replaced me in Shadow years later.
Yes.
And it was night and day. Way better.
So much better.
Oh, my God. Am I going to fucking lie? He's amazing.
So much better.
So much better. And I mean that with no sarcasm.
Right.
Zero.
I got you.
He was phenomenal. And he's a cool dude. Please don't kick the cameras.
Sorry. Oh, did I fucking?
Oh, you totally did. Hang
Oh,
on.
fucker.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're a mess. Center yourself. Stop trying to look around the camera.
I'm not.
You keep leaning over here to look at me in the fucking
sorry,
eyes.
'cause-
You can look right at me. I'm looking right at your stupid fucking head.
All right. Let's keep talking.
I am. And Brian's a super cool dude. Yeah.
Keep
Pour your
talking,
bourbon.
terrible bassist.
Yeah. Okay.
It never hurt my feelings.
You think I know what I sound like?
So, go ahead.
It's like somebody calling me ugly. And I know what I look like. What do you think? I fuck with the lights off? I don't. I don't.
How that would hurt?
Hope you got a cramp.
Go ahead. So
It's funny you asked me for Tylenol earlier and I forgot to give it to you.
You never
I didn't give it to
That's
you.
all right, I don't need it.
I'll give you Midol before you leave, you bitch.
So go ahead, please.
I was out of story. That was it.
Brian's better than me.
Brian's way
The
better than
end.
me. But they're super cool dudes.
Yeah, but it's so funny. What I was going to bring up is that we all know each other. Well, the way it starts and the way you explain people is it was always Scott from Sudden Fear, Brian from Sudden Fear, Mike from Mortal, Mike UFK. You know, so it's so funny. I don't know if you know the band SOS. Do you know SOS?
Yes.
Mike Mangan. And,
Yes.
So they had a singer. You know Adam?
Yes.
So it's Adam SOS. He lives in my neighborhood now.
Yes, you told me about that.
And we run into each other. It's so funny that, at the Memorial Day parade.
Yeah. It
I
was
told you-
Memorial Day.
It was. My son was doing. He was playing.
It was Memorial Pride.
What?
It was a pride parade. Don't lie.
Oh yeah. So my son was playing the trumpet in.
Of course he was. Of course your child was playing the
apple
trumpet.
doesn't fall far from the tree.
Did he have suspenders on? Fuck. I like your kids.
So
Don't make me hate your
no,
kids.
he's in the school band.
Yeah, I bet.
He is. And he switched to trumpet, by the way.
From what? The slide whistle?
But
Or as I used to call it, the R word trombone?
so the funniest thing is he was in Adam was
shit.
Adam was marching, I believe, with the Little League. And he goes by and I'm like Mary Jane, it's Adam. But he didn't see me. But I see him looking over, right? And I see no recollection. And we were right at the end of the parade line. So he comes up and he comes around and he grabs me, right? And I'm like, bro, what's going on? So we took a picture together and he goes, I didn't recognize you when I was looking on the side. He goes, I saw your son. And I was like, oh shit, where's Mike? He recognized my little guy.
Yeah.
He was like, he saw my son.
I'm not even insulted by that.
And he was like, oh shit, Mike's got to be around here. His kid's over there. But it's just so funny that these guys you've met 30 years ago, how we know each other's families now and how we're still close.
Yep.
I'm not, I mean, we don't hang out.
But you're
But
close
when we
enough.
see each other in the neighborhood, we always stop and talk to each other and all that. It's so great.
So in 2 years, it will be 40 years that I've known my friend James,
Yeah.
my longest standing friend.
Okay.
I remember I was in first grade. He was in kindergarten.
Okay.
I have been taking shit for knowing James.
Why?
Since then. James does not have a filter.
Okay.
So he's gotten into a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Being unable to, and he doesn't say anything mean. He just says what he's thinking. But what he's thinking isn't very nice all the time.
Oh.
So it just comes out. I told you, I think I told you what happened when my dad was sick.
Okay.
I ran into James. I told him what was going on. He goes, he's probably going to die like my dad. He doesn't mean it to be bad. It's just.
It's a part of the spectrum. Is that what it is?
100%.
Right. It has to be.
And I'm like.
and I don't mean to say this like this, but normal people don't say that.
People with average emotional control do not.
Right.
He does not have that.
Right.
So he never means anything bad.
Right.
He once.
It's just on his head and it comes out.
He once said to Jenny, he goes, "Oh, I wasn't sure if I knew your name because Dave's dated so many people."
Yeah. You don't say it to somebody's wife. Right.
Well, she wasn't my wife yet.
But what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Significant other.
Yeah. And she went, okay.
Yeah.
And she said to me
That's
later,
so-
she goes,
that's something
was
they
he
wanna
trying to be mean? I said, no, that's just how he is.
That's something they want to hear.
Yeah.
You know?
She didn't care.
No, but I understand. But still.
It wasn't like he didn't say anything, like he said some fucked up shit to some people.
Yeah.
And it's never intentional. Oh, man. He told another one of our friends, I wasn't sure if this was the same crackhead you were dating before. And I almost shit my pants laughing.
Said it to were they there? The
No,
other person? Oh.
No.
That's different.
But he would have said it in
if
front
they
of
were there, yeah.
Oh, no, without hesitation.
Dave, we are 3 songs in.
Whose fault is that?
Both of us. We're just
Exactly.
telling stories. I don't
Let's go to
care.
the next one.
We're gonna do this for 3 hours. Fuck you.
I also have.
Fuck you. You
a
listen to
story
a
for the
3
next
hour.
one.
You listen to a 3-hour fucking podcast on
No,
this one.
it's not happening. It's not going to be 3 hours. So the next one is Numb by Portishead.
This one was a shocker.
Okay.
I don't see you listening to this
I can't listen to this song or this album
without getting a hard on.
without filling up.
Seriously, I was just joking. Okay, tell me the story. Do you want to tell the story?
This girl
Okay.
used to put on music when we used to have sex.
Right.
And it was either this or Depeche Mode Ultra.
Mind you, this is a weird song.
All of it's weird.
I don't know. I know the name Portishead. I don't know almost any of the music.
I cannot think about this song without thinking, oh, it's time to 69.
Nice.
I mean, peanut butter
Look
and
at
jelly.
you. Look at how excited you are right now. You're giddy.
Can't even think about it without it starting to fill up.
All right,
It moved.
keep it on that side of the
It's
table.
on
Thank
that side
God.
of the-
Thank God we're across the table from
I
each
can
other.
pop
now.
it up over the top
No.
of the table.
Stop. I'll put it in my belt.
I have done that before.
Yes, everybody has. Gotta hide it sometimes when you gotta fucking do 2 plus 2 on the fucking chalkboard.
Oh, you don't just pretend to be stupid so they don't pick you? Dumb but erect.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, so she put on music and it was always one of these like this, Tori Amos. It was not stuff I listened to. But now, because I'm Pavlovian,
Right,
that music,
Uh-oh.
here we go.
So every time you listen to this list, or you just skip? You know,
No.
you skip.
No, I let it happen. Fill it up, let's see where the night takes us.
I'm gonna live this feeling. I'm gonna live it right now.
You don't do that? You don't just savor the moment?
Hell yes, I do.
I'm married now. I can't go back. But I can go back in my mind.
Right?
Ooh. Every dirty moment replayed in high def.
I know.
You weren't there for any of them. I promise you that.
No, obviously.
You
But
still have eyes.
I'm saying I'm saying in my my lifetime.
Anything with a soundtrack, it immediate
Yeah, nice.
right back to that moment.
Nice.
All right. It's a pretty short story, but
Yeah, hey, listen.
trying to think if there's anything other.
I got nothing for this because I never heard this song before.
Oh, okay. Really?
No.
Oh, that's right.
Like I just said, Portishead is
Yeah, it's not in our wheelhouses.
Yeah.
In my case, it was because I was
But I enjoyed the song. It's just a little weird.
busy. Trying to think what other because that was at the time in a relationship that was the farthest I had ever traveled for a girl.
Well, where'd she live in?
Westchester.
Okay.
From here.
Okay. Furthest I ever went was exit 68 on the LIE.
Oh, I don't.
That's
I've been out that
Wading
far.
River or something. It's
Yeah, I've been out there
fucking
like once, and it wasn't.
You
for,
know, you've never been that far. You never went to Montauk or anything?
No, why would I go to Montauk?
Because there's a fucking beautiful lighthouse out
Whatever. Yeah, I give a shit about lighthouses.
Devin would
I'm
love
not
it.
that brand of autistic.
there. I'm that brand of fucking white.
Yeah,
I love white.
Hampton's white.
lighthouses.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No. Oh, you never went to the Hamptons?
No,
You never went to the Bordy Barn?
I don't know what that is.
That's what. Oh, it's white heaven.
I think that's why I'm not allowed to go there.
Those are some fun times, dude. That was around 2000, 2001, right before the.
Oh, yeah, 2000 September 11th,
right before
2001.
you didn't let me finish. Right before the fall of the towers. That summer I went there. I remember I went on a date on 9/9/2001.
Wow,
It was the first date, and we went to a Yankee game. I got free tickets.
it was an omen.
It was free tickets. Yeah, exactly. It was free tickets. I'm not even a fucking Yankee fan, if you know me. But it was Yankees Red Sox. I'm
You
pretty
wanted
sure.
to get yankied.
And yeah, and then 2 days later, the whole fucking world changed.
Permanently.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that.
Oh, Portishead.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now Porter
Yeah,
said
that was the farthest I've ever gone for.
Oh, that's what
for-
it was. Yeah, yeah.
And it was a relationship. It wasn't just sex.
right.
Should have just been sex.
Yeah.
Girl was annoying. Oh, also that's the same
Sorry,
story.
you got me thinking of
the same
different.
story when I sneezed in a 69.
Yes.
Same girl. Yep. Good times.
Yeah, man.
Nothing like sneezing in a 69. Get your nose caught. Boop, got your nose.
That's all right. There's not a problem with that.
No. Ready for the next one?
Yeah. My next one is "Forgot About Dre" by Dr. Dre,
Featuring?
featuring Eminem.
Now, here's the thing. I think we forgot about Dre.
No,
We
Dre-
said never forget.
Dre took his money and ran, and he even says it in the song. Give me one more platinum record to put on my wall, and I'm out. You can
Didn't he have like two more?
You can have Rap Back. I think probably. It probably did. But think of all the people. He even says it in the song. How many people he brought up? Snoop Dogg,
Yep.
Eazy-E, Eminem. He mentions them all. You know, and like, it's so funny that he mentions it in it. Just give me a platinum. Give me one more platinum to hang on my wall, and you can have Rap Back.
It was I don't like him. I don't like his politics. Well, not his politics, but the way he treats other people. He's been accused of some shit,
Yeah.
some domestic battery, not separating the artist from the art.
Right.
He was prolific in hip hop.
Yes.
So prolific. He gave, weirdly enough, he gave the world himself and two of the other greatest hip hop artists of all time.
Eminem and Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Think of that.
I know.
Those guys are still around to this day.
Yeah, and he would be too if he still wanted
He
to
is
do it.
still around.
I mean, active.
Yeah.
Like out in the open, making.
I
new
mean, the
shit.
last time I saw him was what was it 2 or 3 years ago at the Super Bowl? They did all the rappers came out during the halftime show.
Not when Kendrick Lamar just started dunking on people.
No, that was cool too. The funny thing,
I'm not even into rap.
The
at
funny
all.
thing, no. The funny thing is as I've gotten older, I've learned to step outside and watch and observe. Right. So the Kendrick Lamar thing is I've heard the name. I heard I heard all the stuff that he's
Yeah.
the whole Drake thing and all this.
Oh, that was good.
And then watching that halftime show, I thought. Now I don't. We never spoke about this. I don't think. I thought it was great.
I thought it was a great performance.
Right.
But performance doesn't equal music I love.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
I can separate those things.
But then going back and hearing the stories where he literally looked at the camera and in front of the
Said
fucking nation,
A minor.
the fucking nation, he called Drake a pedophile.
Yep.
And didn't say it. The crowd said it.
Had his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
On stage.
Crip walking. Yeah.
Yep.
And the amount of people online.
Second to highest king of petty.
Yes. Behind, yes, of course, 50 Cent.
50 Cent being the king of petty.
But watching that and then going on Facebook and watching the amount of people who said it sucked and going, you don't get it, do you? You don't get it.
These are the same people that want like Waylon Jennings to do the Super Bowl.
I was not going to go there.
I am
but
going to
yes,
go there. These are people
you are
who
100%,
think
yes.
that football has to be their show.
Right.
And it's not. It's
No.
it's the world's it's a world event now. It's not just an American event.
Okay. It's still mostly an American event.
It's an American sport, but the world is watching because of the halftime show.
Right.
And the halftime show exists because of, I forget what it was.
Yes, who was the first one? I don't remember.
It was before.
It always was nothing.
It was nothing, and then
who was
everyone changed the channel.
Was it Michael Jackson?
It might
have been Michael Jackson. Was it Mike? I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Hang on.
Yeah, when did the halftime show change? Because why do I want to say it's Michael Jackson? It's not Prince, because that Prince was well into it. Come on, AI. What do you got?
No, see, the thing is, there was a specific event.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find that.
Hang on, keep talking, because I'm going to look up who was the first.
Yeah, now we're just sitting here in silence.
I know. That's why halftime show. That's why I'm talking as I type. Like, I'm not a fucking. No, not the University of Arizona Symphonic Band. Get the hell out of here. What was the first major?
CBS wanted to compete with counter programming from other networks like Fox's In Living Color that aired during halftime.
Right.
Because that's what happened. Everyone changed over to In Living Color.
Right. Or something.
And they did something fucking crazy.
Or the Puppy Bowl or something. Well, that was later on too.
And Michael Jackson was 93.
No, it was.
Yeah, because 92 was the switchover. Everyone turned over to In Living Color.
Right.
During the Super Bowl halftime show. Well, during the halftime.
Right.
And then they turned back. In 93, Michael Jackson was the first. It was a turning point.
It was the first big one, right? Yeah. Okay.
It drew
right,
more
Michael
viewers
Jackson.
than the game itself.
There you go. All right. So it was 1993, you said.
Yep. 93 was the first big halftime show.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, you were, I'm going to do this correctly. You were, if I was 16.
No. In 93, wait, 93?
Yeah.
I was, no. You were what?
93, I was 12.
No, you weren't.
In 93?
In 93, you were not 12. Oh!
Math it, asshole.
Holy shit. I was, you're right. I was, what did you say I was?
You were 16.
Yeah.
15, 16.
Yeah, 15, 16.
Yeah. I'm bad with math. I'm not that bad.
No, I'm just an R word.
Yeah. A full one.
Yeah, I went full.
So yeah, that was an impressive. One, it was an impressive showing. Two, it was an impressive level of pettiness. That's buying the first couple rows of a Ja Rule show out.
Yes.
Which could be the meanest thing.
All right, let's go to your next one.
Every day I think of two things when it comes to 50 Cent.
Go ahead.
How he physically destroyed Chelsea Handler. And how he emotionally destroys everyone else who bothers him.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the next one. This is At Fate's Hands by Fate's Warning.
All right, now you know how I feel about Fate's Warning.
I don't. It ranges. Sometimes it's all right.
This is, it's all right.
Okay.
This only because it reminded me almost of one of those slow ass Manowar songs.
Well, this is the slowest song I found. Ironically, I didn't realize it was 7 minutes long. I am sorry for that.
You know what? Can I tell you something? Didn't feel 7 minutes.
Okay, good. I just didn't want it to. I didn't want you to think I put it on there because it was 7 minutes.
And the weird thing is that I usually a song like this, I'd be like, oh my god. When it first came on, I'm not gonna lie. When the first time I heard it and I played it, I was like, this is fucking 7 minutes long. Can I tell you something? Subsequent listens did not feel 7 minutes.
It feels shorter than
did
that.
not feel 7 minutes.
And that's why I was like, oh, it's like a 2-3 minute song.
Right. It doesn't feel 7 minutes. And it's a good song. Not my favorite.
No.
But something completely different.
It was completely different.
Right.
And especially for Fate's Warning, there's only one other song I can think of like this, and it's another version of this they call At Fate's Fingers, where it's instrumental.
Fingers.
Yeah.
I used Fate's Fingers for a long time.
Yeah.
On myself sometimes.
I was going to say. Then you clean them off and you go cook dinner. Hope your kids listen to this.
No, they don't.
I know they don't. I'm waiting for this kid to go, I want to talk to you about your podcast. I go, I don't think you do.
You've said some stuff.
Ugh. Told you. If this kid gets in my face, I'm only going to describe how he was conceived.
That's it.
I can point to the spot on the couch.
You think I'm kidding?
Ooh. Anyway.
Are you filling up again, Dave?
No. A little bit. Filling up requires it not being already full. Harder than Chinese algebra over here.
All right, here we go. My next one is Insomnia by Faithless. Do you know this song?
I don't. I don't know it well enough, but I'm like, this is ridiculous.
It is. This I only put on here because it reminds me of those times in the club.
Garbage drum and bass bullshit.
Forget the first part of the song, which I do enjoy, but think of the end of the song where it changes. Mm-hmm. That part with everybody dancing on the dance floor is in my mind. It's like a movie because it changes and it gets everybody moving. I know, but you're not into that shit.
I know.
I get it.
The irony is it makes me think of the underground dance scene from The Matrix.
Yes.
Reloaded.
Okay. Yes.
Is that Reloaded? Whichever one
know.
where they fuck in a cave. I don't know.
Zion and all that.
Yeah.
It becomes all.
I don't think we're using that word.
Oh, we're not allowed. No.
Because there's a couple of places that are at war with each other, and now we're getting into it, and I don't want to get involved.
No, we're not. I'm quoting a movie, Dave.
You're not quoting shit.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Exactly.
But anyhow, that's why I put this, because that has very good memories to me. Again, this is 99, 2000
Yep.
era of going out with many friends at the club and being the metal guy or the punk guy there and trying to fit in.
One of my favorite things is that this is only from like some sort of
like a greatest hits.
not even
It's
a greatest hits,
It's
like
not.
a compilation.
It's not.
And no, well, I know it's not just from that.
The thing with this is that there's 40 different versions of it.
Exactly. And that's my problem with drum and bass bullshit.
Right. Well, because it's who mixed it, who took it to this generation, who took it in this direction and all that stuff.
Horseshit.
But this is the version that they would play. I think this is the original version in those clubs.
By the way, that photo I showed you before of me and Ray, August 2020.
Okay, thanks for clarifying what picture you showed me, because
The only one I showed you of me and Ray together.
No, I understand. But you said that picture I just showed you, and you showed me a lot of pictures.
Oh, yeah, no, none of those. Reddit. I don't know. It's fucking Reddit. Literally fucking Reddit.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, let's go to the next one.
All right.
I couldn't stop myself. Suzanne Vega's Tom's Restaurant.
Yes.
Tom's Diner.
Tom's Diner.
My brain
So good.
immediately... My dad loved the song. I don't know why.
I am definitely looking around this.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I'm looking at you in your dumb fucking face right here.
Sorry. I don't even know on the camera, I'm just like this now?
Yeah.
I'm a...
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Full R.
Yeah,
You're
full.
right. You're right.
Full and hard. Moron.
Where are we going? Oh.
Suzanne Vega.
Yes.
Tom's Diner.
You were telling a fucking story, and I realized...
So my dad weirdly loved the song. He always thought it's a good song. I go, you do realize she's just describing what she sees around her.
Right.
This is we say what we see. You
Yeah.
know that church game?
Is that it? There's no hidden meaning to this song?
I hope not.
Like she was fucking abused or something?
I think so. But also,
That's that other song.
oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking
My name is Luca.
Yes.
I live on the second floor.
about. Which my dad was like, this is creepy as shit.
Yeah. I live upstairs.
So
from you.
isn't Tom's Restaurant the diner from Seinfeld?
Yes. Yes.
Do you wonder if that's the same place?
No, I doubt it. I think this came out before Seinfeld.
No, but that restaurant's been there.
Oh, that's true.
Just
Is she
saying.
from New York?
I don't know.
She might be. Let's
I-
see. Susan Vega. Suzanne
Yeah, there you go.
Vega.
Oh, and DNA.
Who the fuck's DNA?
It says Suzanne Vega and DNA.
Oh, Suzanne Vega doesn't look anything like I thought she would. No, she's from Santa Monica, California.
Oh, well. Bad Taste in Diners?
Tom's Diner. Real. The Tom's Diner, or the song Tom's Restaurant, is in New York City.
And you were thinking, I know who you were thinking of. You were thinking of Lisa Stansfield.
Who's
You
that?
thought she looked like this lady.
Yes. How did you know?
Because I know you. No, I thought the same thing.
Oh, okay.
My brain did the same thing.
So the Tom's Diner of the song, what? Yes. Of the song is Tom's Restaurant in New York City.
Oh.
A mid-20th
Did
century.
I get it?
Yes.
Shit.
A mid-20th century diner on the northeast corner of Broadway and 112th Street. West 112th Street. You're
good.
100%. So that is the Seinfeld diner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bravo. I'm going to pat myself on the back and jerk off later. Not at the same time. I'll
Didn't
pat
need it.
myself on the back now.
Why don't you pat yourself on the back and have somebody else jerk you off later?
If I could, I would.
The kid's got to go to sleep.
Yeah. Kids got to go sleep and the ladies got to work. So it's going to be me. Who's going to do it?
This guy.
This guy. Who's got two thumbs and slicked up hands? This guy.
That was good. Kid's got to go to sleep. My wife's got to go to work. Guess who's going to do it? God
Well, the
damn
kid's
it.
never going to do it. That's disgusting and you should go fuck yourself.
David, please stop talking.
My wife made the mistake of saying, when it's time for the talk, you're going to handle that, right? I said, sure. I have plenty of references.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, when
Christ.
two people accept each other's weirdness very much. Like, what, is this a good idea? I don't think it's a good idea for me to do the talk.
All right. We've been doing some fun episodes today.
Of course,
I must say.
these are more fun than, I don't want to say than usual. The lists are usually pretty good, but these have been more carefree.
Well, you know why? Because we've veered from our normal. I have a song from Pantera. I have a song from Timmy Turner. You know what I mean?
Oh, fucking Timmy Turner.
These are songs that are outside. A lot of
yes,
these
they
are
are.
outside of our. Even the other lists are
Yes.
not
In our lockbox.
in our wheelhouse. All right, let's go to my last one.
Yes.
Which this also has a story, and it's funny that it has. This is the edit. This is Sunshine After the Rain, the Cowboy Club edit.
Two Cowboys Club edit.
All right, whatever it is, by Berry.
Okay. First question.
Go ahead.
Are the two Cowboys the guys from Brokeback Mountain?
Probably.
Okay.
It doesn't even
That's
matter
one.
to me. It doesn't even matter to me.
Because I imagine this is what you listen to when you
This-
want to feel like a carefree lady.
No, this has a story. This is not even. I like this song, but it's because of the story.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so, do you know that there was a sixth member of UFK?
Yes, Timmy Turner.
No. Cowboy. Matt Radice.
Okay, I have not met.
He was, and now Mike, please correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a UFK thing, and this is when UFK started in 1996 or whatever the hell it was. So it was 30 years ago.
Okay.
He was, I believe, Mike's friend. And he wanted to learn the drums, so he would watch Mike literally sit next to Mike while he was playing drums, I think in the studio and also at shows.
Okay.
And we called him Cowboy because we had a song called Punching the Clown.
Okay.
And he would play cowbell on it.
Oh, God.
So
Will Ferrell style?
Without that, yeah, basically. But he was Cowboy, which is funny that this is the two Cowboys mix. Mm-hmm. But he had so many, like, I don't think his brain ever stopped working, and he had, I'm sure, we would call it, he was on the spectrum. So he one time he got into the DJing. And he got into this music called happy hardcore, which is music that is 160 beats a minute or more.
Okay.
So not every Tuesday, but a few Tuesdays, he would DJ at Castle Heights. And this was one of the songs that was in the mix. Not this exact version because it was faster,
Yeah.
but this is the song, and this is the song that sticks out to me. Within all the songs he used to play,
Okay.
so it just brings me good
Good times.
good times. Me, Mike hanging out. I believe I'm gonna bring up Will Nerve. He listens. I believe he listens. He likes a lot of our stuff. He's a DJ. He does a lot of stuff on YouTube and Twitch, I believe.
Tell him to start throwing ideas at us. Throw song ideas. I'm always willing to listen to new
But
shit
he
and make fun
made.
of it.
I have to find this. It's in a box somewhere. But he did on a paper towel. He wrote the Unlucky Fried Kittens in like graffiti letters, and it's like fancy. And I put it in a frame, and I have it somewhere. Hopefully, it hasn't deteriorated because it's on a.
You have a blank wall behind you.
I know.
Carte blanche, sir.
Okay, thank you. Because now I'm gonna bring.
I just had to look over my shoulders. Is there anything? Yeah, nothing I'm proud of back there. Stop.
What am I doing?
No, not you. It did it.
What?
It did
Yeah,
a thing
it
where
moved
it
itself.
shifted. Yeah. It's not physically easy.
It definitely did move.
It didn't physically move.
It didn't.
No.
What happened?
Okay, so it does this thing. It's called auto tracking. If I
so-
move, it's going to refocus to where I'm sitting relatively.
Right.
I tried. Yours definitely moved.
Yeah.
Yours definitely is off center, but it's because of the tracking. I got to find a way to turn it off. But they're doing their job. You don't try to look like you're smart. It's not working.
I'm not. I'm actually thinking of you. I was like, cool. You gave me carte blanche behind me. I want to bring shelves in and put all my little doodads
If
on
you
there.
can get shelves into the fucking wood
I can
paneling
definitely get a
walls.
shelf on there.
Well, I know behind this one's brick.
I just got to find not there, but I just got to find the studs.
Yeah. Right here.
Wow.
You did it once. I had to do it again.
I know. But anyway, that's the story behind this song. And and now Cowboy, I don't know where he went. I have no idea.
Hopefully he's retired.
He was
relaxing.
He was an interesting fellow.
Is that the word we're using? Interesting?
Well, he was interesting, yeah.
Okay. Non-offensive.
I'm not sure he even lives here anymore, or he moved out of state, or
It's possible.
he's one of those guys that just disappeared.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
into the ether? He was a cool dude.
I was talking about somebody from college the other day, and I'm like, I wonder where she went.
Right.
Like she just disappeared off the face of the earth.
And then those are the people you look up online, and there's like nothing. There's like no social media trail, nothing.
You know who has no social media? Ron.
Yes.
It bugs me.
Ron is gone. Like
I know he's. I knew he's around.
I told you I saw him probably about a year ago.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere.
I don't get that.
Not even on LinkedIn.
I'm on LinkedIn because I
haven't
deleted it.
I haven't looked at it in 9 years. Yeah.
Oh, do you ever get the weird like I'm a recruiter for blah blah blah?
Yes. I get that. And so checked your profile. I'm like, who cares? What are you looking at?
Yeah.
Not
Nothing's
even-
changed. I've been
I'm
at the same job forever.
Right. I'm not even sure that shit's relevant anymore. But it's so funny because the people I do want to find are gone.
Yeah.
Like gone.
Yeah, they're just out in the ether.
Like it would be cool if I could just find a Facebook page and be like, hey, let me friend request you, and if you don't want to, if you fucking don't take it, okay.
Oh, yeah,
but
there's
cool.
no requirement for
I just
that.
want to say hi. How you been, man? I haven't seen you in fucking 25 years.
I like how you were joking the other day. Like you weren't even joking. You were saying we got to get Mike to do this with us.
Yeah.
And then my brain went, how?
What do you mean? We know him.
How?
He comes here and he sits on this fucking thing here.
With what camera?
I have a camera in my thing that
I
you
bet
gave
do.
me.
Oh, I also have the other camera.
Yeah.
Is it going to look this good? You going to Brady Bunch this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. We're already kind of Brady Bunching this shit.
Right.
So you know what happens? Oh, through the course of the day, you start hunching, and then I start hunching,
Yeah,
and
see-
the next thing we're down here.
Yeah. See, I got to bring my fucking. Oh, and now my mic is fucking 8,000 miles away from me.
Yeah.
I got to bring my. I was telling you before that I have I bought a posture brace.
Yes.
And
You just didn't want the shoulder straps to show.
yeah, it would look weird.
Yeah, that's the part that looks weird.
Yeah, not my body itself.
I've already seen you in a stupid hat. You might as well throw the suspenders on and call it a fucking day.
All right, let's go to your last one.
Oh, you mean Set Adrift on Memory Bliss by PM Dawn?
So awesome.
It moved again.
This song too?
Oh, yeah.
What's the story? Let me hear the story.
No, there's no story. It's just
Oh,
every time the song comes on, it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, here we go.
This is a good song.
Somebody's getting fucked.
This is wow. Thank God it's not playing now because I'm the only one in this room.
Put a hole through this fucking board.
It's only particle board anyway.
I could get through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
very good song.
Awesome song.
Don't have any.
This is another thing that just disappeared after a while.
Well, I think the guy died.
It doesn't matter. How many musicians do we listen to that are fucking
Dead.
toes up?
Yeah. PM Dawn.
Fucking, you mentioned Eazy-E before, and he's been dead since 1992.
PM Dawn.
He died, I think, the day after Freddie Mercury.
How old was Prince B when he died? There it is. 46. All right.
Yeah, but what year was it?
2016.
That wasn't that long ago. It was long enough though.
He died in Neptune City, New Jersey. I don't know why that's. Oh, he's from New Jersey.
Yeah, okay.
He's from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Wow.
It's just, you hear these guys.
You thought it was a hit?
No. It's just funny that I don't know. When I hear New York, New Jersey stuff, I'm just like, really? That's where you're from?
Well, it could be worse.
What? He could be from Nebraska? I don't know.
Yeah, nothing good comes out of Nebraska. Go ahead. I'll wait.
I don't know.
Exactly.
And
Wyoming's not a real place anyway. So
what do you mean Wyoming's not real?
it's not a real place.
Let's see.
It's a tax dodge.
Biggest act to come.
Here we go.
Fucker. I'm hunting and pecking.
Yeah.
To come.
Oh man, we mentioned that earlier today. Hunt and peck typing
Nebraska.
of Mike Grossi.
I'm actually not that bad.
You're not that good either.
No.
I'm gonna get you a copy of Mavis Beacon.
What is this? Not that. I put the biggest act to come out of Nebraska, and it's giving me like actual laws. The Kansas-Nebraska Act. Not that. Entertainment. There we go. Do you have one?
No, I didn't look. I figured you had it.
No. No, this is just. Fuck Google, man.
Who the fuck is Chip Davis? The creator of Mannheim Steamroller.
Chip Davis. The most popular.
I swear to God, all these names are made up.
The most famous singer in Nebraska is Connor Oberst.
Wait,
Joan McCracken.
her brother is much better, Phil.
Matthew Sweet. I know Matthew Sweet.
Didn't he have a stroke?
Matthew Sweet?
Yeah.
No. Matthew Sweet is the guy who sang Girlfriend?
I don't know. You tell me, motherfucker. Tilly and the Wall.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Lynn Anderson. Hildegard.
Hildegard.
Yeah.
Sick of myself. Oh, okay. A different guy.
I'm also mad
No,
you
Girlfriend.
didn't get my Phil McCracken joke.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. You said was it Jill? Something? Joan McCracken?
Yeah.
Like her brother Phil was much funnier.
Yes. I apologize. I was looking up that guy.
Yeah, nothing like a good Phil McCracken joke.
Fred Astaire.
No.
Fred Astaire, born in Omaha, Nebraska, is a name synonymous with elegance and grace.
Yes, he is.
Andy Kirk also. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, now you're just making shit up.
No, that was
Andy Kirk.
10th guy.
Born in Newport, Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Yeah, Nebraska. He was a swing jazz guy.
Oh, it's my guy.
No, I didn't say ska.
Anyway, this was fun.
It was fun.
Are we at an hour and a half? What are we at?
Hour 8. They're not that long.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not that long. That's what she said.
Yeah, well,
Talking about your balls, but that's a different problem.
still work.
Yeah, man. So, we got to figure out the rest of the summer schedule.
Yes. I know you're away for a bit. I'm away for a bit.
I think we can get some in-between. We'll get the in-betweens.
Yeah. And then we got episode 100 coming up, which I think we should kind of plan for a little bit.
I think so.
I mean,
We could do a 50-50, maybe bring somebody in on it.
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Just bullshit. I don't think a lot of it should be music. I think it should be just us
Catching up.
bullshitting. Yeah.
What we did before, when you threw something, I caught it, and we yelled Cobain because you didn't miss the shot.
But that's why I think we should bring one or two people maybe in. I don't know. We'll see.
One or two. You get your sister.
She's not here.
I have an internet connection, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know. She doesn't have a camera and all that. Do you want to okay.
Oh no. Is she worse with technology than you?
Do you want to hear her going, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Yeah, I can hear that. It's you.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
It's you. Like I said to my wife, it's you with tits.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And you don't realize that until they do that filter where it turns you into the opposite sex and you look and you go, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
She doesn't have a beard. I will start with that.
No.
Just fair, all things equal.
Yeah.
She does not have a beard, but is your smile with boobs.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
Anyway, let's go.
So you know where to catch us on the internet. Besh.exe on Instagram.
Nooks29.
And we have Hit the Stage podcast at
All
Instagram.
that jazz.
And for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail, Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.
Bye.